मैंने आपसे बोला था कि 24 मई शुक्रवार मैं बहरीन पहुंचूंगा। वेन्यू फिक्स हो गया है। वेन्यू है होटल रामी ग्रैंड, सीफ मॉल के ऑपोजिट है। 4:30 बजे मिल रहे हैं। अगर आप मुझे मिलना चाहें तो नीचे दिए व्हाट्सएप नंबर से हमें संपर्क करें या ईमेल में मेल भेजें। मेरी टीम आपसे बात करेगा। नमस्कार, फिर पैसा बोलता है। मैं आपका स्वागत है। मैं आनंद श्रीनिवासन। पिछले हफ्ते तो मैं बाहर था, देश की बाहर था, इसलिए मेरे भाई के साथ कोई हॉट टेक्स नहीं कर पाया, ना जॉइंट प्रोग्राम कर पाया। तो आज गोल्ड लोन के बारे में और सोने के बारे में बात करना था, क्योंकि रिजर्व बैंक ने 2-3 रेगुलेशंस पास किए हैं और इसमें नए नए कंपनीज भी आ रहे हैं। एक नया कंपनी है यूनिमोनी नाम का एक कंपनी, जो FII फॉरेन कैपिटल से बैक्ड है, प्राइवेट कंपनी है। उन्होंने बोला है कि 1 साल में 1000 करोड़ का वो ज्वेल लोन डिस्बर्स करेंगे। तो आज ज्वेल लोन बिजनेस के बारे में डिस्कस करने के लिए भी और उसका प्रॉस्पेक्ट्स क्या है इसके बारे में बात करने के लिए मेरे भाई मेरे साथ है। ये तो अंग्रेजी में होगा, तो हम शुरू करते हैं। सो विनोद, टेल मी।
Unimoni Financial Services CEO Krishnan R has highlighted states like Kerala, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Bihar, Maharashtra, Punjab are actively participating in the gold loan market. While farmers constitute a significant portion of their clientele, individuals, small businesses, micro enterprises are increasingly turning to gold loans for various needs like education, wedding, and medical expenses. I don't understand how a small business and a micro business needs to borrow money for education, wedding, and medical expenses. The surge in gold prices enhanced tenders' security while maintaining favorable loan-to-value ratios. What is this, Anand?
See, basically what it is in India, the middle class, the lower middle class. First, let's define middle class. I would like to believe I am middle class. I am not.
No, you're not.
And you keep on reminding me that I am not.
No.
But okay, the real middle class is somebody who makes about 30,000-40,000 rupees a month.
Yes.
Now, that is in a major city.
Yes.
In a tier 2, tier 3 city, it can be slightly lower also.
Yes.
These people have no access to bank credit because they won't have formal financial statement.
Some of them don't even file taxes.
Yeah. No, 30,000 you are not supposed to get any taxes.
No, I'm saying in B tier, C tier city, a middle class is lower than 30,000 rupees salary. 15,000 rupees it could be.
You have to pay taxes only if you have 50,000 rupees a month and above.
Yes. So if you're
55,000.
Yeah, 15-20,000 rupees salary in a C tier city,
you are middle class.
Yeah.
And you will not get any access to bank credit.
No.
So any access to credit has to come through gold loans. And this is why people have been buying gold for 2 reasons. One is gold is a hedge against inflation, like it has now proven, and is also easy access to capital. You can go take it to, you can either give it to an NBFC, or you can give it to a Marwadi or a money lender, or you can give it to the bank and collect money. So depending on your urgency, you will get your money. And so this has been a good business. This was originally with money lenders.
yes.
Then public sector banks were not very keen on this.
Yes.
So you have the rise of the non-banking finance companies. 3 are really big in India. One is Muthoot Finance, Manappuram, and IIFL. Now IIFL has been banned by the government, Reserve Bank, because they did some hera-fairy in accounts. Basically what hera-fairy they did is, they were supposed to give an LTV of 75%, that is loan to asset value. Now, suppose it is 7,000. Then you are supposed to give only 2,500 less. That means you can give around 4,500.
Correct.
They gave 5,000, which is a violation.
Yes.
But which is a violation because you are strictly supposed to adhere to that 75% rule. But what has happened is they have given much more. And so this came out when they had to sell the gold. When they sold the gold, it became very apparent. And so RBI strictly pushed this rule. And there was a lot of cash dispersals also. There's an income tax act which says more than 20,000 rupees you cannot keep as cash. You cannot have cash transactions.
Yes.
Now, the nearly 60% of all gold loans is done through these NBFCs because the bank is not a friendly place for the middle class or the lower middle class.
Agreed.
This is why he says small merchant, the
Micro enterprise,
the farmer, All these guys, if they need, suddenly also, I may get every month 5,000 rupees to pay my college fees. But college fees, you have to pay 2 lakhs at one time.
One shot, yes.
So for me to get that loan, and now that education loan has become very difficult to get.
Yes.
People pledge gold and take that 2 lakhs and give it because they see education as an investment. So this sector is being served by these non-banking sector companies, and this is what Unimoney is talking about. Christian is talking about. Lot of small banks like Federal Bank, South Indian Bank have also tried, and Catholic Syrian Bank are also concentrating on this. This is because the interest rate you can charge is low. You can repledge the gold and collect more money if you are not a bank. And so overall this is much better and it is 100% secured. You can sell gold in the open market and recover the money. And now the cycle is that gold prices are going to go up. They have already shot up to 7,000 and everybody knows that America has to cut interest rates. If America cuts interest rates, gold will go through the roof. And if gold goes through the roof, you can give more. So it's a double secured, stable, secured asset against which I can borrow, give at 12 to 13% interest. If you are a good balance sheet, you can borrow at 7, lend at 13, make 6% clean on the return on asset. And there's also other loans, NPA is very easily declared. Here RBI has said you can make a bullet payment. If you want, you can make monthly payment or you make bullet payments. Bullet payment is you close the loan at the end of 1 year. So what the banks do is, the banks will demand that you pay full. NBFCs, what do is, they will help you to close the loan and repledge it on the next day.
Correct. They say you close today to open it again tomorrow.
Or you can open it on the same day in some other name. So they facilitate that. So you can keep rotating that money every once a year. So all this is an advantage for them. And they are very highly competitive. And all these companies have become very big. And Muthoot FinCorp Muthoot Finance has become 2 companies, Red Muthoot and a Blue Muthoot. The Blue Muthoot's subordinate company has gone public. All these guys have because they are lending to micro enterprises. All these guys have a MFI under them. Like Manappuram's microfinance is called Ashirvad. Muthoot Finances is called Belstar. Muthoot FinCorp is called Muthoot Finance Mini or something like that. That's listed. Now all these 3 companies have been ready to list. So this is a very profitable business. This is why Unimoney is trying to get into it. And RBI, instead of protecting big public sector banks from lending to corporates and writing of lakhs and crores, is more worried about how the farmer is taking 30,000 cash instead of 20,000 cash.
Okay, let me play devil's advocate over there.
Yeah.
What RBI is trying to say is gold prices have shot. Correct. And there is a play, like you said, with Fed interest rate. Correct. Let us assume 2 scenarios. Fed does not lower interest rate, let's say for 1 year. Or worst case scenario, Fed puts up the interest rate slightly, some more from here. Then there could be a correction. 1 second, let me finish. The scenario I'm playing out. I know it's a long stretched out scenario. There's a correction in gold price by 10% or 15%. Then what RBI is saying is, you have lent this gold at maxed out at 75% of value, right? Like what we have mandated. And the gold price corrects. And now the 75% will suddenly overshot, become 80. Then so many will become NPAs. And all this will put stress on the NBFCs. And all stress will fall upon the retailers. I mean, those poor farmers who will have to suddenly close all these loans. So we are foreseeing this. We are foreseeing this possible scenario. So we are saying, no, Baba, let us not do this.
What I am asking you is this.
We are protecting the farmers from themselves.
Wait. Interest rates are also going up, have gone up. Why gold prices have gone up? Because China is buying gold. You yourself are buying gold.
What if China stops buying?
Why will China stop? You think he's going to kiss up and make up with America tomorrow? And already growth in America is declining. He can increase only by 0.25. If not today, within 1 year, he has to bring it down. So gold prices have to go up.
Explain. That's what I wanted to tell. Because this logic is floating there.
This logic is, if gold prices go up or interest rates go up, more Chinese will buy. And Americans cannot afford to put up the rates because already GM and Ford are in trouble. Toyota is having a bumper year of profits. The more you increase rate, the more yen will fall, more Toyota will dominate you.
Yes.
The more you increase rates, the more rupee will fall, more jobs will go to Infosys and TCS.
And like what Larry Summers said, the stronger the dollar becomes, cheaper the imports come to US, that will fuel even more problems for them.
Yeah.
So
there is
if they are trying to control inflation, somewhere along the line they'll have to see the balance of this.
So at the end of the day, gold is not coming down to 5,000 and they are supposed to lend 4,500.
Something really dramatic has to happen. Like immediately we find world peace.
Yeah, world peace.
Yes.
Like Russia, Putin becomes good.
Suddenly, some guy comes and sings "Heal the World," and all of us are healed, and we become kumbaya tomorrow, and we all shake hands, and we all drop our arms, and all nuclear weapons are thrown away, and we all be
then gold will be at 3,000.
Yes.
But that's not happening.
And all consumers don't buy anymore.
Yeah. No, that's not happening. Because the moment it drops by 500, you will see gold queue outside the gold shops.
Yes.
So whatever it is, the problem is if Shaktikanta Das wants people not to take gold loans, he has to do one simple thing only. He has to force banks to stop lending to corporates and lend to the farmer. If you lend to the farmer without security and can collect, automatically this gold loan problem will get sorted out. So as this is happening, prices of Manappuram and Muthoot are correcting. It's a great time to consider them. Please, if you are smart, go ahead and consider.
And even if you have not achieved, like Anand says, a target of 200 grams per person in your family or your household, it is a great time. Try and get close to that 200 grams.
Yes, because
number.
The rate is going to go up.
Yes. We were at 400 grams a year ago or a year and a half ago because, yes, gold prices were much lower at the time, so our targets were different. We have changed our targets not because of any other reason, other than that now the price of gold has gone up so severely that even 200 grams will suffice for the needs which we are talking about.
आपने इस पॉडकास्ट को सुना, इसके लिए मैं आपका आभारी हूँ. हो सके तो इस वीडियो को लाइक कीजिए, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और बेल नोटिफिकेशन दबाएं. इस वीडियो को अपने दोस्त और रिश्तेदार के पास भेजें और उनको देखने की आग्रह करें. नमस्कार, धन्यवाद, जय हिंद.